Imagine being an astronaut on a mission to the moon, with the entire world watching your every move. You've spent years training, and finally, you're about to embark on the journey of a lifetime. But what if I told you that this mission is not just about reaching the moon, but also about taking the first steps towards a much larger goal, establishing a human settlement on Mars? The Artemis II mission is a crucial step in this direction, and today, we're going to witness a critical phase of this journey, the astronauts beginning to stow their gear for return. As we speak, the astronauts on board the Orion spacecraft are busy packing up their equipment, conducting final checks, and preparing for the long journey back to Earth. This mission has been years in the making, with NASA's top engineers and scientists working tirelessly to ensure its success. The Artemis II mission is not just about sending astronauts to the moon, it's about testing the capabilities of the Orion spacecraft, the Space Launch System, SLS, rocket, and the Gateway, a lunar orbiting space station that will serve as a base for future missions. By the time we're done exploring this mission, you'll have a deep understanding of the complexities involved in space exploration and the incredible discoveries that NASA has made along the way. Now, let's dive deeper into the history of the Artemis program. The Artemis program is a NASA initiative aimed at returning humans to the lunar surface by 2025. The program is named after the Greek goddess of the hunt, Artemis, who is also the twin sister of Apollo, the god of the sun. This is a nod to the Apollo missions of the 1960s and 1970s, which successfully landed humans on the moon. However, the Artemis program is not just about replicating the past, it's about pushing the boundaries of space exploration and establishing a sustainable presence on the lunar surface. As we explore the Artemis II mission, you'll see how NASA is using cutting-edge technology to overcome the challenges of space travel and make human settlement on the moon a reality. As we move forward, it's essential to understand the significance of the Artemis II mission. This mission is the first crewed flight of the Orion spacecraft and the SLS rocket. The astronauts on board will travel farther than any human has ever gone before, reaching a distance of over 280,000 miles from Earth. This mission will test the limits of the Orion spacecraft, which is designed to withstand the harsh conditions of deep space. The spacecraft is equipped with state-of-the-art life support systems, navigation equipment, and communication arrays that will enable the astronauts to stay in touch with mission control. By the time the astronauts return to Earth, they will have spent over 26 days in space, setting a new record for the longest crewed mission in NASA's history. But what makes the Artemis II mission so unique? For starters, the mission will involve a flyby of the moon, which will provide scientists with a wealth of new data about the lunar surface. The astronauts will also conduct a series of spacewalks, known as EVAs, extravehicular activities, to test the capabilities of their suits and the spacecraft's systems. These spacewalks will be crucial in preparing for future missions to the lunar surface, where astronauts will need to spend extended periods outside the spacecraft. As we explore the details of the Artemis II mission, you'll see how NASA is using this mission as a stepping stone for even more ambitious endeavors, including establishing a human settlement on Mars. As we transition to the next phase of our journey, let's talk about the astronauts who are on board the Orion spacecraft. The crew consists of 4 highly trained astronauts, each with their own unique expertise and experience. They have spent years preparing for this mission, undergoing rigorous training programs that have pushed them to their limits. The astronauts will have to work together seamlessly to ensure the success of the mission, relying on each other's strengths to overcome the challenges they will face. As we learn more about the crew, you'll see how their individual stories and experiences have prepared them for this historic mission. Now, let's take a closer look at the Orion spacecraft itself. The Orion is a marvel of modern engineering, designed to withstand the extreme conditions of deep space. The spacecraft is equipped with a state-of-the-art heat shield that will protect it from the intense heat generated during re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. The Orion also has an advanced navigation system, which will enable the astronauts to plot their course and make adjustments as needed. The spacecraft's life support systems are designed to sustain the astronauts for extended periods, providing them with air, water, and food during their time in space. As we explore the Orion spacecraft in more detail, you'll see how NASA's engineers have used cutting-edge technology to create a vessel that is capable of taking humans farther than ever before. As we move forward, it's essential to discuss the role of the Space Launch System, SLS, rocket in the Artemis II mission. The SLS rocket is the most powerful rocket ever built, with a payload capacity that exceeds that of the Saturn V rocket that took astronauts to the moon during the Apollo era. The SLS rocket is designed to carry the Orion spacecraft and its crew on a journey that will take them farther than any human has ever gone before. The rocket's massive size and power are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of NASA's engineers, who have worked tirelessly to overcome the challenges of building such a complex system. As we explore the SLS rocket in more detail, you'll see how its capabilities will be crucial in establishing a human settlement on the moon and beyond. But, what about the challenges that the astronauts will face during their return journey? The trip back to Earth will be long and arduous, with the astronauts having to endure intense gravitational forces during re-entry. The spacecraft will have to withstand temperatures of up to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hotter than the surface of the Sun. The astronauts will also have to deal with the effects of prolonged exposure to microgravity, which can cause a range of health problems, including muscle and bone loss. As we explore the challenges of the return journey, you'll see how NASA's scientists and engineers are working to mitigate these risks and ensure the safe return of the astronauts. As we approach the final stages of our journey, let's talk about the significance of the Artemis II mission in the context of space exploration. This mission is not just about sending astronauts to the moon, it's about pushing the boundaries of what is possible and expanding our understanding of the universe. The Artemis II mission is a crucial step towards establishing a sustainable presence on the lunar surface, which will serve as a stepping stone for even more ambitious endeavors, including establishing a human settlement on Mars. As we look to the future, you'll see how the Artemis II mission is just the beginning of a new era in space exploration, one that will take humans farther than ever before and uncover secrets of the universe that we can hardly imagine. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The Artemis II mission is part of a larger effort by NASA to explore the solar system and beyond. The agency has a range of ambitious plans, including establishing a human settlement on Mars and exploring the outer reaches of the solar system. The Artemis II mission is a critical step towards achieving these goals, as it will provide scientists with a wealth of new data and insights that will inform future missions. As we explore the broader context of the Artemis II mission, you'll see how NASA's plans for space exploration are driven by a sense of curiosity and wonder, and a desire to push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. As we move towards the conclusion of our journey, let's summarize the key points we've discussed. The Artemis II mission is a crucial step in NASA's plans for space exploration, as it will test the capabilities of the Orion spacecraft and the SLS rocket. The mission will provide scientists with a wealth of new data and insights, which will inform future missions to the moon and beyond. The astronauts on board the Orion spacecraft are highly trained and experienced, and they will have to work together seamlessly to ensure the success of the mission. As we reflect on the significance of the Artemis II mission, you'll see how it represents a major milestone in the history of space exploration, one that will pave the way for even more ambitious endeavors in the years to come. But, there's a twist. The Artemis II mission is not just about the technology and the science, it's also about the people who are making it happen. The astronauts, the engineers, the scientists, they are all driven by a sense of curiosity and wonder, and a desire to push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. As we conclude our journey, you'll see how the Artemis II mission is not just about space exploration, it's about the human spirit and our innate desire to explore and discover. The mission represents a major milestone in the history of space exploration, one that will inspire future generations to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. In conclusion, the Artemis II mission is a historic event that marks a major milestone in the history of space exploration. The mission will test the capabilities of the Orion spacecraft and the SLS rocket, and provide scientists with a wealth of new data and insights. The astronauts on board the Orion spacecraft are highly trained and experienced, and they will have to work together seamlessly to ensure the success of the mission. As we reflect on the significance of the Artemis II mission, you'll see how it represents a major step towards establishing a human settlement on the moon and beyond. The mission is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and determination, and a reminder that even the most ambitious goals can be achieved with hard work and dedication. As we look to the future, we can expect even more exciting developments in space exploration. NASA's plans for the Artemis program include establishing a sustainable presence on the lunar surface, with regular missions to the moon and beyond. The agency is also working on a range of new technologies, including advanced propulsion systems and life support systems, which will enable humans to travel farther and stay longer in space. As we conclude our journey, you'll see how the Artemis II mission is just the beginning of a new era in space exploration, one that will take humans to the moon, Mars, and beyond. Now, it's time to take action. The Artemis II mission is a reminder that space exploration is not just about the technology and the science, it's also about the people who are making it happen. As we look to the future, we can all play a role in supporting NASA's mission to explore the solar system and beyond. Whether you're a student, a scientist, or simply someone who is curious about the universe, there are many ways to get involved and make a difference. So, let's take the first step today and join the journey to explore the cosmos and uncover its secrets. Like and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and NASA discoveries. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation about the wonders of the universe. The Artemis II mission is a historic event that marks a major milestone in the history of space exploration, and we're honored to have been a part of it. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you in the next video. Title_Ideas, Artemis II Live, astronauts begin stowing gear for return. NASA's Artemis II mission, a new era in space exploration. The Artemis II mission, a crucial step towards establishing a human settlement on the moon. Description_Draft. The Artemis II mission is a historic event that marks a major milestone in the history of space exploration. The mission will test the capabilities of the Orion spacecraft and the SLS rocket, and provide scientists with a wealth of new data and insights. Join us as we explore the significance of the Artemis II mission and its role in NASA's plans for space exploration, including establishing a human settlement on the moon and beyond. Tags: Artemis II, NASA, Space Exploration, Moon Mission, Orion Spacecraft, SLS Rocket, Space Launch System, Gateway, Lunar Surface, Mars Mission, Space Settlement, Astronauts, Space Travel, Space Technology, Science, Technology, Engineering, Math, Hook_Type, Shock.